What's up, guys? So I've been getting the question of double workouts quite often lately, especially with people are getting into 22-minute hardcore, the hell week. Ooh. So they're kind of asking about, how do you split up these workouts in your day, or do you split them up? And are there any benefits to doing either or? Now, there's really two options you have. You can do a double back to back, or you can split them up through your day. Now, if you opt for back to back, what I recommend is you always put a resistance routine before your cardio routine. And the main reason there is just for safety. There are some other reasons that we don't really need to dive into, but the biggest one is just for safety. In this field, consistency is king. So you want to make sure that you're not getting hurt and potentially putting yourself out for longer. So do your resistance in the morning, the first thing, and then the next one is you can kind of cool down or burn off any extra stuff with the cardio. Now, one thing you might be asking is with 22-minute hardcore, they have two resistance routines on some day. The good caveat or the thing about that is that a lot of the 22 workouts are so high in reps and low in weight that you don't really have to worry a terrible amount about getting hurt or form or things like that. You're not pushing 70s or 50s or something in your hand. It's generally between 5 and 20 pounds. So you kind of get off scot clean with that one. But if we're not talking about 22 and you are pushing heavy weights for your resistance, well, I've just never heard of anyone doing like a back-to-back resistance routine. Usually you pick that one or two muscle groups and then you're done. You might do cardio after that. But for 22, since it is higher reps, you can do two resistance back to back. Just be careful as always during that second round or that second disc so that you are just protecting yourself. Now, that being said, if you decide to split them up during your day, this is a really popular format, and there have been studies that I've read that say that you actually burn more calories and it's more beneficial to do kind of two smaller ones at different times of the day than it is to do them back to back. But again, the rule of thumb always is whatever you can do. That's most important. And in that particular case, you can split it up however you want. The most popular format that you've heard of is fasted cardio. When you wake up first thing in the morning, taking in 0 calories, water's fine. Eat if you have to, but generally you want to keep around 0 calories. You do your cardio in the morning, and the idea there being is that you tap into fat cells more readily available to burn that off of your body, and then later on in the day, whether it's afternoon or night, after you've had like your carbs and proteins and more meals and more calories, you're more energized to lift the heavier weights and whatnot. That being said, there are plenty of days where I might do a resistance in the morning and then cardio at night. If you look at it over like a time span, I don't think it really matters that much for most individuals. Maybe if you're a professional athlete and or competitor, that would be one thing. But for most people who are just trying to get fit and stay happy and in shape, that is more than enough. However you decide how you want to do it will be just fine. But I think that's it on that topic. Hopefully that answered your questions about which way you can do it. Remember, do it like whatever fits best for your schedule is almost always the right answer. Be safe, have fun, and enjoy your doubles and or your hell week if you're on that one. I will talk to you later. Bye.